Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Golden State Valkyries as they go up against the New York Liberty. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. And we're about a quarter into the regular season. And I know you both have some clear championship favorites, but you're usually wrong, so I probably shouldn't listen to them.
Well, I have a couple of teams in mind, that's for sure. But it's always dangerous to make predictions this early into the season.
It's not like you. Usually you're making predictions about everything. There's still a lot of time, Brian and Blake. Things can change. There could be a blockbuster trade or a major injury that shifts the balance of power. So sorry, I'm not naming teams.
And here's the schedule for the New York Liberty. On Thursday, the Golden State Valkyries are coming into town. And then on Friday, they'll kick off a road trip in D.C. against the Mystics.
And looking at the Mystics matchup, that'll be game number 8 for them on the schedule. You can kind of sense they're starting to get into a rhythm as a team.
Here we go. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Burton. Pass to Billings. Over Stewart. The shot by Billings, no good. And it's New York's ball. And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Caleb Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
It's Burton. Pass to Hayes. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound New York. Laney Hamilton with it. Out to the right wing. Pass to Stewart. The wide open shot is on the money.
Well, we know about Stewart's game down low, but don't sleep on her jumper. She's a shooter who prides himself on efficiency.
Billings, defended by Stewart. Here's Hayes. Steps back and shoots. Laney Hamilton with the rebound. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. That one falls, and a nice feed from Laney Hamilton.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Yeah, their lead is increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is playing out.
Now here's Hayes. Down low. And she banks in the layup.
Now the seal is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that had not been the way they wanted this game to get going for them.
And not the way we want to see. We want to see more offense.
Here's Burke. Brianna Stewart from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Pass to Hayes. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
Right side, Laney Hamilton. Now Burke. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
In the 2024 finals, Sabrina Ionescu hit one of the biggest shots in league history.
With the series 1-1, Sabrina nailed a deep three with just a second left, silencing the crowd of over 19,000 in Minnesota. That was a key win and a huge reason why the Liberty won it all for the first time.
Now here's Shorty. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And there's the 3-second violation. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Pass to Fagbenle. Here's Willie. And here's Burton. Now Fagbenle. He's covered by Shorty.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Stewart. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
Chalk up 2 right there.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And it's New York's ball. Jones left side. Pass to Cloud. Lets the 3 fly. Comes out of the gate empty. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Burton. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Willie. 5 on the clock. Thornton from downtown. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. In an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Liberty out in front, up by 10. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Jones outside. Ionescu. Back to Jones. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
Here's Shorty. And it's Billings with the rebound. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes.
Good, and Fagbenle gets the assist.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Now here's Ionescu. That 3 off the mark.
Well, after hitting those 2 3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Basket good.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Pass to Berg. Jones outside. 6 to shoot. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
You can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate, go inside, and take charge of the paint.
It's Burton. Plenty of space. The shot will not fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Liberty, up 9. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And now the third quarter about to get going again.
And you have to like what Fagbenle has been able to do in this game.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Here's Ionescu. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. The three-pointer is on target.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
How about Benijah Lainey Hamilton, the most improved player in 2020?
Well, with players opting out of that season, Lainey Hamilton just lit up the Bradenton Wubble. Then backed it up in 2021 with an all-star nod. Such a great player.
Thornton outside. Burton down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Fagbenle from deep. The rebound by Brianna Stewart.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Here's Fagbenle. She's covered by Shorty. Pass to Burton. Now Thornton launches a 3. Stewart grabs the miss.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Shorty. Crafty move. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Pick by Fagbenle. Pass to Billings. Thornton. She's covered by Shorty. And here's Hayes. Valkyries with another miss.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
They get the rebound. And the shot goes in.
Never gave up on the play. Stewart just doesn't quit. She's a well-rounded offensive talent.
Outside Hayes. Nailed from three-point land.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
And it's New York's ball.
In the offseason, we had our first WNBA expansion draft since 2008.
Yeah, Golden State adding 11 players from other WNBA teams. I liked what the Valkyries did. They got a mix of young, promising players, plus some solid veterans.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Pass to Burton. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
And mistakes like that are going to make it very hard for them to get out of this hole.
And that's part of the reason why they're in this hole.
And here's Cloud. Over to the left wing. Making a change here. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Burke. Now here's Shorty. She's covered by Fagbenle. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she's trying to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Ionescu outside. Now Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Again, it's the Liberty missing. Right side, Hayes. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Lainey Hamilton on the wing. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
It's so nice to have somebody who can take charge, take the offense like she has.
Well, they got to be feeling good about having the ball in her hands right now. I mean, she's just making play after play.
Pass to Hayes. She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Burke, she's guarded by Hayes. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Pass to Hayes. Last year, the WNBA felt the Caitlin Clark effect. I think we all did. But how would you two describe it?
Incredible. I mean, games involving Clark selling out NBA arenas easily. Games being moved to accommodate more fans. And there was just constant talk all around about the W.
Yeah, so exciting to be a part of this league. Clark brought in many new fans and re-energized the current fans. Just like she did in college, Caitlin is making a huge impact on basketball.
Back Benlay. She's covered by Shorty. Outside Hayes. Picked by Thornton. From outside the arc. And it's Hayes missing.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Lainey Hamilton on the wing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Burke. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.